Yeah, hi and welcome back here from CES 2020, live from CES and live from the Pimax booth. This is the Pimax 8KX, the new flagship headset from Pimax, and this is, well, the modular audio strap. It does look way better now than it looked in the VR days in Amsterdam. Have a look at this. This looks much more production ready, and actually the color, it does remind me very much about the Vive Pro. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. And actually, now I'm going to try out the Pimax 8KX for the second time. Again, I tried it already in VR days in Amsterdam, but very interesting. This time, the modular audio strap, the audio solution, is working, so I was told. So, have a look here. This is the modular audio strap. This thing here is supposed to give you more comfort and audio. And let me show it to you. Let me show this to you here. So here, there's a loudspeaker. Can you see that here? Here, there's a loudspeaker here. And thank you so much, Alexander, for €10. There's a loudspeaker there, and this is supposed to give you the sound directly to your ears. So it's an over-your-ear solution. And there, Kevin, do you have a moment? Okay. So we are live now here on the English channel. So now this is the important one. Looking good? Yeah. Now that I have you here, this is the Pimax 8KX.
Indeed.
This is the Pimax modular audio strap solution, and probably you can tell us a bit about it for people who don't know about it.
So there's a lot of, every piece in the new 8KX is either iterated or new, as you know.
Yeah.
But for people who don't know, so this is the new modular audio strap right here. It has an actuating head cradle right here. We've added some controls for the cables and a lot of foam. These are your audio area. This can be replaced. So you can have the drop-down audio or the above-the-ear audio, either one.
But now this is the one with the audio just above your head.
Correct. Yeah, and this is the new comfort kit. And if you can, you'll have to give them your opinion of it. But compared to the original material, if you touch this material, it's a very, very greatly improved.
Actually, this also looks better than the version I've seen in Amsterdam. It looks
far
way better. It looks now like production ready.
This is the real thing.
This is the real thing now.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And the audio is going to work now.
Yeah. The only part I will just tell you.
Okay.
Disclaimer, whatever.
Yeah, doesn't work.
No, it does work.
Okay.
It's all good. And by the way, you'll notice that this has the audio. The RCA's on both sides.
Okay, all right. This is different. Oh, before there was only one headset, right?
This is the new housing.
Oh, okay, this is new housing.
This is the real deal housing too.
Oh, okay. So this is more ruggedized
and
now.
by the way, feel this. The material.
Oh yeah, it feels rubbery.
And it's much more professional. This is from the factory.
Okay. Cool.
So, and this is also straight from the factory.
All right.
Brand new.
Yeah, it feels good.
And it's got the nose and the protector for the nose is actually now.
So I can tell the audience this looks like way more quality product than the first ones I saw.
No, these are production.
This looks
models,
like
and there's only one piece that's not.
Okay.
There's only one piece that's not, which is a disclaimer, which is this plastic piece that covers this part right here.
That part we don't care about. We just want to find out about the quality now.
The reason is because the audio drivers are like 2 or 3 millimeters too thick.
Okay.
And so it's all fine except for this piece that doesn't fit.
Okay. But the audio works just like later that you're going to send out to other people.
Yeah. No, it's all fine. It just needs that one piece. Okay. Other than that, this is a production unit.
Okay, perfect. Looking forward to that.
But yeah, no, the AKX itself is a production unit.
Okay. So again, you are now having the first versions ready. You told me in our interview.
Yep.
And you're going to send them out now and in a bigger quantities.
Yeah, be,
end of February, March.
Yeah, there will be some people getting them after CES. Of course, we're not shipping during CES.
Yeah, right.
Okay. But we're shipping. There'll be small numbers of them flowing out. Okay. It'll be much like the early days of the 5K Plus when we were doing small numbers of them.
All right.
Get them out.
Interesting.
But it'll be ever increasing.
Okay.
And by the late February, early March, we'll be rocking and rolling.
Okay, perfect.
And more people will have them. And but as you can see, it's This one is pretty close. The only part that needs some more work is this one cover.
Okay, I think that's okay for me at the moment. For me, I'm excited now to try this out for the first time.
Fully production.
Okay. So again, we are live here from CES 2020. There's Reviver, this is Kevin Henderson, and I'm going to try out the modular audio strap now for the first time, and I'm going to find out how the sound of this modular audio strap is. And by the way, I'll be very grateful if you would share the URL to this live stream so more people can watch this live directly from the show floor from CES. So do share the URL to this stream now on your favorite Discord, on your Twitter, on any other social media to have more people watch us live here on CES when I try out the modular audio strap for the first time, and I'm going to do this now.
Excellent. All right, let's let Martin check it out real quick, and then we will give it a shot.
Okay.
One thing will be to check out is the feel of the latest material for the comfort kit, which is all new.
Yeah, right. But it's also different than the one that I used in Amsterdam?
A bit.
But it looks good.
Alright. This is the same one that you saw at VR Days.
On the demo, on the FS2.
Wow.
So this is
again, first of all, I want to say the visuals are really damn impressive. So this is really what I told you already when I looked at this in Amsterdam. This is so good. It looks so good. It looks actually, I've never seen something quite like it in the VR sector. And I'm in an airplane right now, looking around. And this is what I would like to have at home, definitely. Okay, so this is good.
About the comfort.
The comfort is amazing. It feels like what kind of material is it actually? What kind of material is it?
You know, we experimented like 20 different materials for that front piece.
Okay.
By the way, I have multiple options. I can show you some other options for that material as well. Keep checking and I'll bring something to show you real quick.
Yeah.
Do you hear the audio, by the way?
No, I don't hear any audio.
Okay.
I hear no audio at all. I just saw the volume control go up to 94%. Can't hear it. Probably a bit.
So we also have.
But I can't hear it. I can't hear anything.
This one is a PU leather.
Okay.
Insert.
Okay.
And this is a replacement insert. You can see how that it is the final.
All right.
And we're doing a version without these notches. Too.
Okay, got it. But I think the version that I'm using right now should be good enough.
Oh yeah. So this version is made for very high use.
But there's no audio at all coming out.
Is there?
No. There's unfortunately no audio at all coming out. Hello there, 200 people. Please share this. Share this stream right now because we're live from CES, live from the Pimax booth, trying out the modular audio strap, and it's not working. So the Pimax 8KX costs like $1,300. And let's see.
Might check out that one.
Yeah, okay. Probably I'm going to try out the other version.
Yeah, the DCS.
This doesn't work, right?
I have to do some adjustments here. The audio was working here like 5 minutes ago.
Of course. It's always like,
It's early moments of show.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to try out the audio on the other model, but I can already tell you, yes, for the visual quality, it's really, really amazing. It's so far the best I've seen. And also, again, I'm really impressed by the comfort of the comfort kit. Of the comfort kit and the modular audio strap, it feels right. It feels really, really good. But now we really want to find out about the modular audio strap. So let's see if I can try it out, or if Survivor gets everything set up right now. So now
we were working on this thing at like 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, okay, got it. You're tired.
Yeah.
Do we have some other announcements? The price for the Artisan, for example.
Right. The standalone headset is $449.
Okay, $449 for the Artisan.
For $599, you get the Nolo and the audio.
Okay, that's cool.
So you get basically you get the full boat.
Can I try it later?
Yeah.
The Artisan?
We got it over there.
Okay, perfect.
I was told that somebody told me that it might have an issue interfering with the base stations.
Okay, we'll have a look later. Yeah, so $499.
All night.
Okay, cool. $499 for the Pimax Artisan. The Pimax Artisan is, what is it? A new beginner.
$599 with the Nolo and the audio integrated.
Okay, that's cool. Okay.
And it's a very similar to the Pimax 4K audio strap.
Okay, that's nice.
And that one is our entry-level headset.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the nice thing about it is the upgrade path. The upgrade path is it still has the Steam trackers. So you get the same Steam trackers integrated in the headset that you would get on any Pimax headset.
Okay.
So if you wanted to add the base stations and index controllers and other things later,
right,
but still have the full experience for a good, nice price at the early days, you can.
Okay.
So also our modules are compatible. So our upcoming wireless module,
when is it going to come out?
that'll be later in the year.
Okay, but in 2020 for sure.
I think so.
Okay, cool.
We were hoping to, again, we've been hoping to show it for a while now.
I know.
But it's kind of a problematic thing.
Okay.
For a show, it needs to be hammering 100% the whole time if you can.
I know.
Like audio, right?
Yeah, right. Like audio.
But on the other hand, you've got your wireless module, which, like I say, later in the year. But then we're producing small quantities of the eye tracking, and then the hand tracking. Those are production versions that we have here today.
Okay.
The eye tracking is held in with magnets, and you'll get to test that.
Okay, cool. I'll try it out later.
Yep.
Nice.
It's in the booth in the center on the other side.
I will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can take all of these modules and add them to an Artisan if you want.
All right, got it.
And the nice thing is, everything you add, Steam trackers, hand trackers, eye trackers, hand, everything, you can move to a later headset.
Okay. Cool.
So it's designed to get you a headset with all the stuff to have some good usage for $599.
Okay, good. So for $599, if you don't have the original Lighthouse trackers, if you don't have the controllers, you can get everything. For $599, the quality is not as good as Lighthouse, I would say. I've just tried it at the Nolo stand. But front-facing, if you're just front-facing, it's pretty decent, I
think
would
of
say.
that's how I think of it. That's actually...
It's like a front-facing thing.
It's almost like having one base station.
Right, exactly, yeah.
It's pretty much... visualize a Steam system with just one base station.
Okay.
It's about like that.
Right.
In my opinion.
So I want to ask you more about the 8KX. So I've tried it now in Amsterdam, and again, for the visual quality, I really love it. Yep. It's really nice. And how fast is somebody going to get it if they order it right now? So can they order it right now on the website, or they can't even order it right now? You
can pre-order it, I think, but we're doing the backers
first.
So backers are first.
Okay.
We're doing the
400 backers.
Backers will be first, and then the pre-orders, and then general orders.
I was just thinking about one thing in the Pimax forum. Somebody asked, okay, how is it going? Well, what about the people who have backed the 8KX and who have a loaner unit now? And they want to get the tracking number so that they can send out their current model.
But we're only going to send it. We're only going to send the tracking numbers to the ones that are actually slated that are on the initial lists. So what's going to happen is you'll get that number, and that's when you receive that information and we get it.
Okay, we're back now.
I don't know where we were, but
I also don't know what you said.
I was just saying that the way you can tell whether or not you are how you labeled in the queue is whether or not we contact you.
Okay.
So when we contact you to do the label, you will know that means we have a headset that's intended with a serial number intended for you.
Okay. So people who don't have the shipping numbers now, they don't have to worry that they will go back to the queue or something.
There'll be nothing like that. It's all about when you start getting the contacts from us. That means we think we have something for you.
Okay.
And then as we move into faster and faster and faster and better production, that'll all start happening very quickly.
Okay, what about the people who are not backers, who want to have this headset? How long do you think do they have to wait?
Yeah, so there's first of all, there are 400 of the people that we...
First them.
Right, and then there's a fair amount more on top of that were upgrades. And those are also backers. So those people are in that queue. So the 400 that
I'm a new guy now. Yep. When can I get the headset?
There you go. You wouldn't, if someone wanted to order, it would be, I'd say, late March before you'd be able to receive it. If you ordered one today.
Okay, got it.
And if you ordered one sometime in, say, February, for example, it would be more like April.
Okay, got it. All right. Sometime in this year.
I think in April we will be rocking and rolling on production very similar to what we do with the 5K Plus and other headsets.
Right. Okay. Got it.
And we're sliding more and more of the production towards the X.
Okay.
Got
it. Okay, now that we're here and the audio not still working, let me ask you some more questions.
We have other headsets.
This is live, exactly.
5K Plus Super.
Right. Tell us a bit more about the other SKUs now that you have.
Right. There's the Vision 5K Plus Super, which has the modular audio strap as an option, and the full boat, just like the AKX does. And that one is 180 hertz. But
how expensive is it?
I don't know if we've actually announced the price officially on the Super. We'll have that. We should have that before the end of the show.
Okay.
But I believe we'll be pricing it between the 5K Plus and the 8K Plus.
Okay. Well, my opinion. I think you have too many models, and I will totally track down your CEO later and try to ask him this question: Why do you have so many models? It's a bit confusing even for me now.
It's a fair question, but I'll just say this: we do have a headset for everyone.
I get it. I get the idea.
And
Chinese thinking, one for all.
And if you're going to try, I guess the bottom line on it is, if you just distill it all down, is simply that if you're going to try to hit a laser beam price point for something, the margins aren't just huge. So, that's where you wind up with a lot of headsets.
Yeah, right. Okay. Right.
So if you're going to try to laser beam on the Artisan, for example, you say, hey, we want a headset for $449 standalone. For us to do that, we're not a company that produces 500,000 at a time.
I got it.
So for us to do that, you have to have a limited production SKU.
Okay.
And so, that's the reality of being a smaller VR producer.
Understand. Got it.
If we really were doing, say, 500,000 units at a time or something, or very large numbers at a time, our SKU method would be very different. It would be more Samsung-like.
Okay, got it. Yeah, makes sense. I understand.
But in our case, we just don't have the ability to make big runs like that.
Okay, got it. So, okay, Kevin, thanks. I'm going to let you off the hook now. Hopefully this is going to work later with the audio, and then I'm going to come back when the audio works.
I guess the recap on the SKUs, we have the Artisan, we got the 5K Plus Super, which is 180 hertz. We're showing the 8K Plus. First, we announced the higher refresh rate on the 8K Plus, higher refresh rates on the 8KX, which hopefully you get to test.
This one I didn't know. The 8KX has what kind of refresh rate now?
The ones here are higher.
Okay, how? So it's not 75 hertz anymore?
No.
How much is it now?
I think these are 80.
Okay.
And
this is something
they can go, and then they're 110. The AKX can do 110 in
rain walk mode.
No, 110 in the 8K Plus mode.
Okay, right, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
But for the high resolution mode, it's going to be like 80 now, perhaps. This is fixed, or
I think
you're working on it.
I think so.
Okay.
I think the odds are good.
Okay, odds are good.
But we're as we've done in the past, we continue to evolve that.
Okay.
And we're releasing firmware updates. We've got a whole smorgasbord of things that we want to add.
Right.
That have been suggested.
Okay.
And over time, you're going to see new features and new capabilities and maybe higher refresh rates, and probably, and all of that in future firmware. So if you buy, even heck, we're still updating the 5K Plus firmware with new things. So.
Yeah.
People will continue. We're going to continue. We're not going to stop. We're going to continue updating people who already have headsets. You don't have to buy a new one to get. If we can do something for you, we will.
Okay. All right. So I'm definitely going to come back to the 8KX, to the modular audio strap. I hope that during the show they're going to fix the audio. I hope they will.
Okay.
And I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. It's nice seeing everybody.
Okay. So yeah. unfortunately, cannot try the modular audio strap here right now. So I think next I'm going to try the Artisan and let you know what I think about the low cost, the low entry model. And we have just learned that the Artisan is going to retail for $449 without controllers and without any kind of tracking. If you have your own lighthouse and if you have your own controllers, then you can go for that one. But they also have a version with the no-load tracking and with the no-load controllers. And I'm going to check this out in the next video. So my dear friends, if you have not yet subscribed to MRTV yet, this is the channel that will give you the best live reporting here from CES about all the things VR and AR. So make sure to subscribe to this channel and probably share it with your friends, because I'm going to give you lots of live streams just like this one here from CES. And the next Pimax video is going to come up really, really soon. So see you then.